Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gaslands TV. Today we're going to be checking out how I did this ice cream truck. So let's get to it. For this build, I bought the Cool One, which is a Hot Wheel. I opened it up and removed all the parts. To open a Hot Wheel, you're going to need a drill and a small drill to first make a hole like so, and then a bigger drill to remove the rivet, the big part of the metal that's holding it in place. Here you see me doing it on a van, and it works pretty well. I mean, just drill it, go slow, and you should be fine. Just make sure you're wearing maybe safety goggles so you don't get all that metal stuff in your eyes. Some people even wear masks. Then you're gonna need tweezers and some glue. I got plastic glue here, but crazy glue works really well. And you're gonna need some bits, like stuff you find around the house, or maybe credit cards that you don't use anymore. Butterfly things for your walls, and screws like these kind of screws, which is what I'm gonna use for this build. What I did was I put some tape on some parts of the car here that I don't want to prime. So like, let's say I covered a Cool One and then I used the hobby knife to just remove the excess tape. Then with a bit of glue, I glued these killer blades on the wheel. They're the exact size, so I got pretty lucky on that. It might take a while when using plastic glue, but crazy glue works pretty good. And I didn't lock the wheels in place because I find that it's cool that it spins while you're moving the car. Then I put some of this mesh, which in my first episode 1, I show you all the stuff that I buy to make the stuff that I'm doing now. This is a sprue from a Gundam that my friend was working on. He gives me the sprue and I use them to do things like maybe wings. I'll show you what I did with a few parts of the sprue here. So I glued these together and made a wing for the truck. I slant the cut when I cut here, and then I glue it on the back. If you drill a little bit, it's gonna help the glue stick. But I did a mistake here. I only put one bar in the middle, but I think 2 bars would be good. So after I did a few builds for all these cars, I primed them. I like to use brown primer so that when I scrape it off, it could leave a bit of dirt or dust or whatever. Now here I'm using the tweezers to remove the tape. So I taped a few areas on the truck that I wanted to keep. I used the hobby knife to remove any excess tape, and then I scraped a bunch of it off and I left a bit of the brown primer on it. It looks very dirty as it is. To do some rust, I just take some orange and a pointy brush and just go along the edges and then make lines that go down or up depending on how the water would kind of flow on top of the roof of the vehicle. Do a few dots here and there, and then just bring down some lines or bring up some lines depending on the angle that you're holding your car. I mean, I'm sure there's better ways of doing this, but this is the first time I'm resting my car, so if you have any tips, let me know in the comments. Then I used a bigger sponge to just put more rust on it. I mean, I wanted this thing to be really weathered, so put some orange on there. With some brown also, some brown paint. You could go back over the orange and it's gonna make it look pretty good, and then make some lines like so with just like 1 or 2 hairs from your brush. Put some blood coming out of these back doors. Maybe it's where he stores all his kids. Then I put some blood on the blades here. So maybe he just takes off when all the kids are around. It's pretty morbid, I know, I'm sorry. This is some soot, which is basically black paint I put on the sides there. It's super easy. You could just dry brush a bit of black. Um, I like the chrome look. It's metal, it's metallic, it's fine. Put some soot here on top of these things too. Maybe as if, fire was coming out of it or something. I removed the wing because I was gonna fix it. It was getting in my way. And that's it. I think we're done with this. Super easy, super quick build. Pretty creepy looking truck, if I say so myself. Go check out the Safe Hole, which is a blog. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Also, go join us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group called Gaslands TV. And if you have any ice cream trucks or creepy things, I'd like to see them. I also have an Instagram, Gaslands TV. Super simple. I try to follow back, so go give me a follow there. Subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss anything else that I'm going to be doing. And show your support, and the more people I see interested in this, the more I'll do. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.